Well, hello, knife people. Hello, snow people. Hello, everybody in YouTube. Thanks for coming back to the Tiny Island main channel. And when I say tiny, I am tiny. Again, we just crested 300 subscribers. So to my newest 4 or 5 subscribers, I really am tickled and surprised and thankful. So appreciate that. All right, so today is the 29th of January, 2026, and we're just coming off of all that snow that affected, geez, I don't know, 30 states, and New England got slammed like a lot of other places. What was it? Winter Storm Fern. I think we ended up with about a total of 23 inches, and the good old plow guys really gave us a workout. My snowblower is still breathing heavy, and you'll hear it in me too, I'm sure. Okay, so another knife project to open up here. Today, I'm going to use this big guy. This is the Manix 2 XL G10 and S30V steel, and this is the nicest out-of-the-box action drop shut I have ever got, especially with Spyderco. I'm not saying Spyderco's bad, it just usually takes a little working time. But this thing is sweet. Love it. Love the G10 handles. I have a lightweight, smaller version, the regular Manix. But anyway, okay. So I'm using this because inside is an equally big bruiser. So let's get to it. This actually came from another YouTube knife person who's, I don't want to say who it is because maybe he doesn't want me saying it, but real nice guy, treated me great, and was very open and honest about all this. So you might be able to see it peeking through all the packing peanuts. It's a ZT. Okay, so let me get the box out of here so that doesn't make a big mess. The ZT is I don't know, I did a lot of research on looking for a bigger knife. When this is actually relatively new to it. I didn't do an unboxing, but that I got. I started seeing things about the Emerson knives. Started getting into it. I said, oh, gee, you know, this is like the Emerson's like the knife to take into combat, and it's this and that. But for every video I saw praising it, there was many comments of people saying, hey, yeah, it's a tank, but this is not right, and I don't like the fit and finish, and so on and so forth. And people said, you know, if you're not into that, don't buy it. It's not a knife for you. And I'm not out storming the castle. I'm a guy that's, you know, storming the woods and working in the yard and stuff. So I said, I'm going to start off with this. And then I got this, and I loved it so much. The handle, the size of it, even though it's a big, heavy knife. I said I want another one. And I do have a couple of other big, heavy knives. But, you know, I like to mix it up. So I saw this. Kind of came up. It spoke to me a little bit. And I said, I'm going to take advantage of it. So let's open it up, and I'll show you what's inside. Okay. This is right there. And, yeah, the guy that had this said he's had it for about a year. This is new to me, but it's used. There's the little card for it. Tells you a little bit about that. And I think, yeah, he said it's like in very nice used condition. Here's a pack of screws, I guess, for the handle, the hardware. Let me close this so we don't be too stupid there. And then I think that's it in the box. That's all that's in the plastic baggie, and that's it. Okay, that's it for what's inside the box. So, take a look at that. It's the 0308, the ZT 0308. It's black, and it's got the tiger stripes on it, KVT bearings, and this is a discontinued knife. They don't make it anymore. So, boy, this side is G10. This side is titanium. I don't know if that's DLC coated or whatever it is, but it is. The pocket clip gets a lot of hate. I just call it the bow tie clip, but people don't seem to like it and they replace it. Someone, I think, said that you can use, it's pretty close to a Benchmade pattern. So if you have an extra Benchmade clip sticking around, you can put that on if you prefer. But look at this, not even any wear on the clip. That is tight. That is seriously tight. Maybe that's what people don't like about it, but you won't lose it. That's the key. All right, let's give it a flip. There's your flipper. Some nice jimping on it. So G10, titanium, and the clip. Okay, so first flip. Oh, nice. Wow. It's heavy. This is a honker. It really is. But that's the tiger stripe. And you can see there's a little tiny bit of wear on the blade, which I expected. Again, he was real upfront about, yeah, look, I might have some scratches. I might have a little glue on it and so on. And I said, that's okay. He was very generous. He gave me the Knife Bro price. Again, that's why I don't want to mention his name, because I don't know if he can do if he does that often. But look at the blade. Look at that. I mean, okay, I don't think it's been sharpened. It's a little bit of wear, but nothing too crazy. A little thick behind the edge, but that's what you expect for a knife like this. All right, so this is, let's see. There's a serial number on it. Let me see if I can get it. Serial number 7120. Wow, they made over 7,000 of these. This is a discontinued knife. It also has CPM 20V, which is a good steal. I have some one, maybe two other knives with 20V on it, CV on it, and it's been very nice. But yeah, this was when I was watching a bunch of different videos on this one, they constantly said these and a couple of other styles like this from ZT. They're like, this is the heart and soul of ZT and why people got into them. And now they make a lot of knives that are lighter weight and so on and so forth. And I understand that's what the market's calling for, and they've got to stay in business. Tip looks good, nice and sturdy looking there. So I can understand they got to make what keeps the presses rolling and the employees employed. But people really wish that this was more of these would come back. So nice stock thickness, nice profile on that. I like that blade shape, and I love the harpoon to it. I have one other knife that has like a harpoon, and that is just sweet as hell looking to me. And the tiger stripes are nice. It's cool. I dig it. Oh, the hardware here, the pivot screw. So this is a captive pivot. There's like a space. I watched a couple of these taking it apart too. There's a bar, a rectangle shape that accepts this underneath and holds in there solid. And then right here is a couple of flats. This spot here and this spot here, and it takes like a 1/2 inch open-ended wrench or socket or whatever. These indents here are just like for to grab onto or just for style. I'm guessing it's more functional, but anyway, that's that. There's this window here too. There was a lot of talk about that, like, Jesus, is that just going to let in a whole bunch of shit into the pivot? But I don't know, maybe it's easy to blow it out with a can of air or, oil it and so on. I mean, the back is open, stuff's going to get in there too, so that happens. Yeah, let's take a look at these. They're about the same size lengthwise. The blades, there's more cutting edge on the ZT because we got the choil here. This doesn't really have a choil. I mean, it feels great in the hand. It locks in beautifully. But I don't know if you want to put your finger up there. That might be a little dicey. But if the jimping is nice, it's not overly aggressive. And even if you pinch it and put your finger up here, that should be fine too. So, yeah. I think this is a little heavier. I think this is about 5+ ounces, and this is 6+ ounces. So that's that. Now, so if you have a ZT, new or old, I'd like your opinion. Feel free to talk and let me know what you think. The other side is that this has these nice barrel standoffs, but this is also part of Kershaw, or Kershaw is a division of them, or they're a division of Kershaw. I don't know what it is, but that KAI is part of that whole thing. Oh, okay. This side, the liner, I don't know if you can see it, but it is skeletonized. So that is a little weight reduction. And this looks like it's solid on just the titanium side. And there is a lock bar insert. And if you can just kind of see, my lighting is low budget, but there's the attachment for it, and there is an over travel stop built into that. And there's the 2 screws if you want to take it apart and do some. You can just see the silver poking through right below the point there of the blade stop, the over travel stop, really, rather. Okay, so you got all that. So really nice. I plan on using this by all means. Let's see how she cuts. Again, he's used it. I wasn't sharpened, or he didn't mention it, but that looks like the original edge to me. So let's see how it goes here. Oh, beautiful. Yep, no snag. Oop, that was me. Hold on. Beautiful. And it's hard behind the camera sometimes. I know this is an excuse, but beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, I'm looking forward to messing around with this. Okay, so again, when you say yourself, hey, I need a, and believe me, you've seen on my channel, you've seen some, look at some of my other videos. Besides knives, we do a lot of other stuff, up on the island, up in Maine, walking the dog and so on. My kid's dog. Sometimes you go out and you say, I want to take something with me that's, I know if I'm working on a project and I need to really have something I can depend on, this is one of those. This is one of those, too. That's why I got this. And speaking of Emerson, the Kershaw division, that's something else I learned. The Kershaw division has made some collaborations with Ernie Emerson. He designed some very similar to what they have in their regular line, not the same quality, not the same steel, but if you're thinking about it, and I'm thinking of doing that too, because for like 50, 60 bucks, I think, you can get an Emerson design knife made by Kershaw that might be more to like my liking before I say, well, yeah, I really like the way this fits in my hand. I like the way it performs. And I will spend the extra money on an Emerson and get the real deal and see how that goes. The chisel grind, that's something else too. Again, if you have experience with this stuff, please make a comment. I want to learn. If you say, man, you should definitely do an Emerson, or no, I had it and it wasn't the greatest and I liked or I didn't like, I want to hear what people have to say. Please comment. Have you got one of these? Have you got one of the other ZTs out there, a new one? Does it work for you? Are you unhappy? Whatever. If you want to tell me about how much snow you got where you were. Or if you want to make me jealous and say, hey, jerk, I'm in Florida and it's been 80 and it's beautiful. We'll take it all. So, all right, thanks again for coming by and watching and listening to me blab on. I know I just shoot from the hip, man. I just go. No real notes usually, and but that's my style. So, and if you like it and you want to like it, great. You want to subscribe? Hey, I'd really appreciate it. But we're not in it for the money. That's my saying. So, all right, peace out. Have a good rest of January. February's right around the corner. Go Patriots. Sorry, I'm from New England, man. That team is doing pretty damn good, and I'm not a fair weather fan. I'm with them through thick and thin. Not that I'm a big sports guy, but I hope they have another one. Robert Kraft needs that money. Okay, thanks. Peace out. Bye.